If you have a deep desire for having a little bit more you space, maybe you want to reflect a little bit more, maybe you want to connect deeper with yourself, maybe you just want a little bit more space for investing in your dreams, then you have to become someone who votes for their dreams. When you're voting on your dreams, you are creating this fuel towards your inner guidance. You hear your inner guidance so much more clearer when you are also following through and voting on your dreams. I will give you 3 ingredients to follow through on your dreams. So we have the ingredients of trust, we have the ingredient of certainty, and also to fuel your dreams. So the first one, when it comes to trust, is about the certainty which you create around your dreams and desires. You have to be someone who holds a high level of trust. You need to be someone who trusts that what you dream of is right for you. It is right for you. When things doesn't seem to go as planned, or if it feels off, or if it feels like something is just like going in the totally other direction, you need to be the version of yourself and the person who is holding trust and saying that, no, I feel this. This feels right for me. I know that this is right for me. So I'm going to continue. So whatever is addressed or whatever is shown for me on this path, it is right for me because this desire is right for me. We have to become someone who is really certain about our dreams. Because when things is happening, I'm telling you, it's so easy to feel doubt or feel that, okay, this may not be it. I have to do something else, or maybe I was stupid of having this dream from the beginning. I have already created my life, so I already made the choice. So now I can't like redo that choice. Well, you can always change and you can always make a new choice that is creating a new type of reality. So, do you believe and do you really feel that that is right for you? When you feel this giggliness, when you feel inspiration, when you feel excitement, when you're following your highest excitement, that's when you know that this is right for you. When you feel that this is uplifting, you're getting energized, you feel that, there is this spark within you, then you know this dream is right for you. It's just up to you to figure out how you want to go about and create that and make that dream more alive. The second one is creativity. So we need to let our creativity loose. And this in all parts of our lives. As much as you can, you will need to let your creativity loose. I found my passions, my purpose, I found my joy through creativity and letting that loose. Whatever desire, whatever passion, whatever hobby, whatever project that you do feel that you do too little of, no, you're going to change that attitude. How can you do more of it? That's the only thing that you need to pay attention to. How can you do more of it? How can you take more action towards that today? Letting your creativity loose makes your soul speak, because your soul speaks through inspiration. So when you're inspired to do something and when you make that inspiration more and more alive, you are someone who acts on your highest excitements and you're taking it as far as you can. Okay, that's the importance with your highest excitement. As far as you can, as much as possible. So if you can see how you can not only channel your creativity, your sense of play, your sense of giggliness, maybe your sense of creation, writing, reflecting, expressing, whatever it is for you, if you can take that not only into through your hobbies or into a passion project, but if you can actually channel those energies in all parts of life as much as possible, wow, then you're really voting on your dreams. Then you're really voting on your dreams. Create synchronicities, create a good chance for this dream to really bloom with speed. So the third ingredient is to fuel. This is a part when we fuel our dream and we fuel the being. Okay, so I talked about this before. You have to be the person, or you need to be what it is that you want, right? Be to have. So when you want to become more betraveled, you want to travel more, you need to become the traveler. That's your task. You need to become the traveler. You need to become someone who maybe is flexible, maybe spontaneous, maybe a little bit explorative, or someone who's open, someone who is non-judgmental, someone who is curious, right? What qualities is it that you subscribe to a person who is a traveler? And then when you are that person, you are becoming and you're being a traveler, then you can start to take the inspired action. Maybe talk to someone who travels a lot so that you get the great advice of where to stay or the cheapest flights or the best destinations, right? So this is so important for us to understand that we first need to become what it is that we want to have, and then we can take the actions on it. But if you're not flexible, if you're not open enough, you will not take those advices. You will just like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to that source of trips, right? And then you're becoming someone who always have a trip planned. That's the next level, right? You're becoming someone just like, I always have the next trip planned for me because I'm a traveler. I love to travel and that's what I want to do, right? So that is how we make our dream more and more alive. We fuel it. Step by step, we fuel it. But always start with the energy. It always starts with the energy. So it doesn't matter if you have a dream for quitting your job, you have a dream for moving abroad, you have a dream for becoming the most certain person in the world, you're having a dream of feeling that you are really enriching your life's moments, you have a dream of become a mama, you have a dream of, I don't know, create a oracle decks, like whatever is your dream. You have to become that person first. You have to carry those energies which you see that that person has. That is how you fuel your dreams, and that is how you fuel your energies. Okay, I have two more things that I want to say to you. This has now prepared you for like really becoming self-devoted. This is a part of a series which I call the Self-Devoted Blueprint. I will leave the links in the description for you to listen to the other ones. You can take it in which order you want to. But this has prepared you now for taking next steps and fuel your dreams, connecting more to yourself, deeper to yourself, but also create that sacred space that we so much need. You know, becoming the us that are really having you time, right? So, I also do have a self-devoted playbook, and I will also leave that information in the links. Creating more space for me has been one of the most like the greatest successors in my life, that has made me to feel so connected on a day-to-day basis to my dreams, to just my days in general, you know, feeling that I'm alive in life, attracting my dream relationship, attracting like a insane best friend. Being self-devoted has really helped me to be so invested in myself, feeling that I'm operating from a space of peace and tranquility, that I feel calm and rested. I'm in a natural state of nourishment. I do not neglect as much as I used to do. I do not overcompensate for things. I don't overgive. I don't give from an empty cup. I give from overflow. And through that, I can also give even more, right? I'm a generous person, and I know that you are too. You can give even more when you are in a state of overflow. So if this sounds something interesting for you as well, or whatever your results are, what you want to gain from creating more sacred space, uninterrupted space for yourself, and connecting deeper, then you have the Self-Devoted Playbook in the links. You can grab it now. You will get direct access to that playbook. And that playbook has online videos. It has journal prompts, activations. Every single chapter is built in the way that you can receive the best lessons the most, in the best way. Okay, and the second thing I want to say is that I love to do this. Okay, so now I have created this series, right? I love to have a topic and talk about it in a couple of videos so that we can go a little bit deeper on it, infuse ourselves in that subject so that we can also create real transformation and shifts. So the next I want to talk about is the being. Of course, the being, the future self, your dream self. How can we close the gap between the current you and the dream you? What is it that we need to do? What's the most important? And I have a lot of ideas what we're going to talk about. If you do want me to address something specific, please leave me a comment. I hope to see you in the next one, and hope to see you within Self Devoted Playbook, and talk to you next time.